Assalamualaikum. Hi, we meet again with me, Shahir from Group 5. And today we'll discuss about which is more efficient, gasoline or diesel. Okay, let's go. Alright, before we discuss which is more efficient, either the gasoline or diesel, we need to understand the difference between both of them. Okay, gasoline or also known as petrol fuel and the diesel. Okay, the difference between petrol and the diesel is found in the way that the combustion occurs. The combustion occurs from both of them is actually different. Okay, the petrol engine combines fuels with air before being ignited by the spark plug. Okay, while in the diesel engine, the air is compressed beforehand and then the fuel is injected. Okay. What we can see here, the difference is the diesel doesn't have the spark plug, while the petrol use the spark plug to ignite the fuel. Okay, what I want to say from the difference that I shared just now is that the petrol engine need to mix the air and the fuel in the cylinder first before they be compressed and then ignite by the spark plug, while the diesel, the air can be compressed beforehand and before the diesel being injected into the cylinder. Okay, why these two difference and why these two happen is because the petrol can be ignited very easily, while the diesel can be just can only be ignited at certain pressure and temperature, which is easily we can understand it's very hard lah to ignite the diesel. From this, actually, diesel can have a very high compression ratio because diesel is hard to ignite and can only be ignited in very high pressure. Because while the petrol, as you can see here, just very far more less than diesel, its compression ratio of the petrol. The compression ratio of the petrol is normally around 10 to 12, while the diesel is around 18 to 20 compression ratio, which means the power output, the compression ratio can show us that the power output from the engine is far more higher in the diesel compared to the petrol. Okay, understand that? Other than that, the compression ratio also means that far more efficient in the thermal. So, which means the thermal efficiency in the diesel is actually higher and far more better than the petrol. Okay. Okay. I hope you understand what I want to try to share with you guys about the efficiency of the diesel compared to petrol. As you can see, because of the higher compression ratio, we can get far more greater power and greater torque from the diesel, and because of that, you can see that more big vehicles such as bus, trucks, lorries, etc. are using diesel because diesel can go further compared to the petrol. If you want to go far greater kilometers, it's better to use diesel fuels. Okay, other than that, why is better fuel economy for the diesel? As you can see, it's actually easier for engineers to tune precisely on when the diesel to BH9 in the cylinder engine of the engine. So we can use the most of the diesel without the waste. Okay, because of that, the diesel is better in fuel economy, have a greater torque, and okay, for the reduced emission, the process of reduced emission actually can relate with the thermal efficiency. Higher compression ratio can give better thermal efficiency for the diesel, and because of that, the emission from the diesel engine can also be reduced. Okay, cheaper road tax, of course, and great lifespan. Okay, next we discuss a bit about the cons. Of course, not everything is perfect. Why the diesel also has the cons. First is worse performance. Actually, maybe we can relate it with the sound. It actually doesn't have sound as good as the petrol cars. You can compare it yourself in your real life if you ever try to ride bus or truck. You can hear a very noisy sound from the engine of this ride. And worse performance, other than that, maybe you think it's better to drive in petrol cars compared, maybe it's faster, right? If you ride the cars that using petrol compared to the truck or diesel. Other than that, the maintenance cost for the cons. Maintenance cost actually it's quite costly for the maintenance. If the diesel engine broken, the parts of the component is broke, it's actually the maintenance cost to repair or to maintain it is actually quite costly. And lastly, the diesel itself is actually more expensive than petrol. For now, at the moment I'm recording this video, the diesel is about RM2.15, while the around 95 of the petrol is around RM2.05, which contribute for the cons of the diesel engine. Okay, alright, I hope you understand what I want to share. Hope it's benefit you guys and to understand more about the diesel and the petrol. Sorry if I don't deliver it well for you guys. I try my best. Thank you. Assalamualaikum, and see you guys for the next video. Bye bye.